Liz Jones, originally from Centerville, Virginia, graduated with honors from Westerville High School. She decided to move to St. Louis to follow her father's steps and become a pilot from Park School of Aviation at St. Louis University. At the same time, she manages to find time to continue developing her non-stoppable athlete career in softball.
I got here this fall, and I first met Liz Jones, a junior on our team, this fall when at the first team meeting. It was in August, called the team together and met each and every one of the kids at that point, and Liz was one of those, just you could tell from the beginning, just a good kid. Aviation major, would look you in the eye type of kid. You could see that honesty, that genuineness.
Being a youngest in a big family allowed Liz to relay and follow the steps of her parents and 5 other siblings.
I started playing softball basically just because my sisters played it. It runs in my family. Both my older sisters have played it. They played it in college. I kind of just grew up playing it. You know, my dad, he was a coach when I was in Little League, and he's been my coach for a couple years when I was younger, and then I kind of branched off and I played softball with my sister, who's a year older than me. We played together a little bit. We played in high school together, and just kind of been one of those family tradition almost type things. You know, I always went to my older sister to games. Every weekend she'd play, so I'd always be around it. Always just wanting to play also since she played, just doing what my older sister does.
She played a ton for us this fall. I'm coming in as a new coach, and she was our catcher this fall. And steady behind the plate, did her job, put the ball in play. She's not a flashy kid. And so was there that great stolen base or that great hit or that great, she's not flashy, and that's a compliment, because you want kids like that. You want kids that are steady.
Probably my favorite time playing softball was in high school, because I could play with my sister, and that's the time that we played together the most. She was shortstop for our team, and I was a catcher, and it was kind of just, I don't know, it was really fun to play with her. I mean, most people don't get to play with their siblings, their best friends, like, you know, so it was just really cool to play with her.
Liz is one of those dependable kids. You know, she's steady. So she's one of those, as a coach, when she comes in the office, she's not going to be too high, she's not going to be too low. She's one of those where, like I said, our relationship is one, as player-coach, there's a huge respect. But there's also that piece, like I said, the family piece and the bigger picture, that the kid knows how to balance life.
So the reason that I got into flying was because my dad's a pilot. He's a pilot for Continental Airlines, and seeing him and seeing how much he enjoyed flying, how much he liked it, made me really want to become a pilot. And then when I got accepted into St. Louis University and had softball and flying, it had the career path that I want to go down, then that made me really think, oh, I can actually be a pilot and play softball at the same time. And it's just really exciting to come here and be able to do both, have fun, and hopefully get a good job once I'm done out of college.
The off-the-field stuff, like I said, her ability to balance academics and athletics. She's a aviation major, so she flies planes. She's got a little twin engine. She goes up and, "Coach, you want to go with me?" So I said, sure. So it was the instructor, herself, and I hopped in the back of the plane, put the little headset on, and we flew over southern part of Missouri, southern part of Illinois, up in the air for about an hour, where she did some spirals, she did some stalls. Never forget when you're going and you hear the engines shut down, and I'm in the hands of my player because the engine is shut down and she's got to get us out of it. But very cool.
This past fall, she took me and my roommate Erin flying. We went to Lambert's Cafe, and I was just so proud of her. Like, she's flying a plane, and she just was so like professional about it, and it was exciting to see that side of her, I guess.
But being a college athlete and an aviation student can be really challenging.
flying takes up a lot of my time, but it's enjoyable and the time flies because I'm having fun. So it doesn't seem like most people's majors here, like it seems more like a chore. Oh, I have to go to class. Oh, I have to, write a paper or something. But for me, I actually enjoy flying. So I'm not, oh, I have to go to the airport now. Darn. No, it's more like, yes, I get to go to the airport. I get to go fly today. And then I get to go play softball after. That's a good day, I think.
And what makes Liz different, what makes Liz special is she works hard in the classroom, she works hard on the field. Whether she's a starter, whether she is a pinch hitter, pinch runner, whatever her role, she takes it on.
Me and Liz are good friends. We, have the catcher bond. We have a few handshakes, classic handshake and then one where we jump in the air. It's not the same at practice without her. I get really mad when she doesn't come because of flying.
When it gets tough is in the spring when we're traveling a lot. Sometimes I can only go to the airport once a week, so that kind of puts me a little bit behind other people who still go to the airport 3 times a week, still have plenty of time to fly. But my teachers, my instructor, they totally understand that, I play softball here. They are willing to be very flexible with me. If I miss a test, if I miss anything, I have to make up flying. They're really flexible and they understand. And they'll even, like my flight instructor, she'll even come in on days that she's not even in just so she can fly with me if she needs to.
Liz is, in terms of being a team player and her relationship with the team, is the epitome of a teammate, a selfless. And she will put others first. Liz, I need you to help with this. Liz, I need you. She will do those things, but she would do them genuinely, and she'll do them already with her teammates.
As a teammate, she's the best. She's always cheering for everybody. She'll encourage you when you feel down, or she'll give you just some words of advice or something that'll just lift your spirits and pick you up. And she's never criticized anyone. I don't think she does. I'm not sure if she doesn't like anyone in this world. She's the nicest person ever. She seriously likes everyone.
I like to think, if anyone's down on my team, I'll always be there for them, helping them, and they know that. They know anyone can come to me whenever they need to if they need any advice, if they need help with anything, if they're sad, I'll always try and cheer them up. I always try to be, give them a smiling face and just, try and cheer them up.
Liz Jones, an outstanding athlete, a passionate pilot. But what role will softball play in her future?
For my future plans for softball, I could totally see myself several years down the road after I'm a little more settled with my job or whatever I'm doing. Maybe coach my little kids' softball team. I think that would be just so fun, just to get back into it, help out as much as I can, just knowing how much fun I've had with softball and just teaching them what I had fun with.
But until the day comes, she will keep on working hard, knowing that for her, the sky is not the limit.